A little bit. Yeah.
FBI, show me your hands!
Yo, what's up, dude?
Yo.
What did we see today?
We saw Skyscraper with Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock.
We saw Diehard.
Yeah.
Or 6.
Just kidding, it's not related. Well, it's more like a love letter to the Diehard franchise.
Oh yeah, tell me about the Diehard.
Which the only one movie I saw.
So I have seen all the Diehard movies. So it basically is that. I feel like at least somebody on the crew wanted to make an homage to Die Hard, and that's basically what they did.
Yeah.
So was it worth watching?
Let's see. If you go for a matinee, I'd say this movie's worth it, especially if you love action movies. Yeah.
So the thing I want to say, is there anything new here? Not really, but like, you know, I think a lot of people who are comparing it to Die Hard and saying that Die Hard is significantly better don't actually remember Die Hard. Because it was equally as cheesy, because look, I was 6 years old when I first saw Die Hard. And I saw it on video, and I was bored before watching Die Hard. And I was bored somewhat watching Die Hard because there was a lot of stupid dialogue between the fighting, and when you're 6, all you want to see is the fights.
Yep.
So this takes away everything my 6-year-old self didn't want to see and gives me a shitload more action with dialogue that to me was funny, even if it wasn't intentional. So I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, I'd say I enjoyed it as well. There were like a lot of crazy jumps. Yeah, like he's literally jumping from a crane to a building.
He could do the know.
Yeah, like it was some pretty cool Assassin's Creed stuff. And he had a prosthetic leg.
Yeah,
character.
Yeah, that was the thing I wanted to say. He was pretending to be Gimpy. One of my people mentioned. So, I mean, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and he uses it in pretty creative ways, which I thought was pretty cool.
I really got to give him credit for it. The only thing he didn't do is beat someone over the head with it.
That's what I was waiting for.
Which I still would have loved to have seen,
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
So...
what else can I say about this movie? So basically, you know, he's trying to, like, prevent Kowloon Plaza from being demolished by these other Scandinavian people. See what I'm getting at here?
Yeah.
It's like Die Hard.
It uses all those tropes, but they use them pretty damn well.
Yeah, and like, you know, I remember Dwayne Johnson talking about like loving to go to the movies as a kid, and he probably would have seen Die Hard when he was still considering himself a young man and shit, so.
Yeah.
And he was a producer on the film.
Yep.
So, you know, for all the people hating on The Rock, dude, like, he's making money, he's doing what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So how can you hate on somebody for doing what they want to do with their life and being a success at it? And dude, the older he gets, the more shredded this dude looks.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of that.
I mean, jeez, like he's built like a freaking house, dude. And you know what? Like most of his movies have like some family-friendly element to them. Like he wants people to bring kids to him most of the time. Fast and the Furious is debatable.
Yeah, and that one he's kind of a beast in that one.
So, but you know, like in Jumanji, for example, I have laughed my ass off. Like, and
yeah,
people bagged on that movie too.
I didn't care. Like that movie entertained me. I liked the first Jumanji, and the second one did pretty well to keep with the spirit.
And it did it in a different way.
Yeah, not that we want to detract from what we're talking about this film.
Another thing I liked is that they picked kids to act in the movie with him that looked like they could be kids that him and Nev Campbell would have.
Yeah.
Because you know how sometimes when you watch a movie and like, so there's like two brown people and then a white kid with
white.
Yeah, with like blonde hair and blue eyes and shit. No.
Yeah, their choice of actors were logical.
So like these kids look like they could be island kissed. You know what I'm saying? That was cool.
Yeah.
And like it made you endear yourself to their situation because man, they go through a lot. Although for me personally, I think the asthmatic kid, they played a little too heavily on the whole asthma. I gotta carry him everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people with asthma, and even when they're in the middle of, they still be pushing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of fire in this movie.
There's a lot of fire. Some of it is CG, but it looks really great.
Yeah, like it didn't distract me at all, but I knew it was CG fire.
Exactly.
So yeah, and the skyscraper design itself looked pretty awesome.
And they harkened back to something in Japanese architecture actually that they used to prevent earthquakes, because the movie takes place in Hong Kong. So in Hong Kong, they're out of floor space and the island is sort of eroding. I don't know if you guys know this, but so instead of building outward, they have to build up. So every time they build up, you have layer upon layer of thing in a skyscraper.
Yeah.
And that's what this was supposed to do, is be like the most revolutionary skyscraper ever. And they have these turbines that twist to keep the balance of the building even during an earthquake. And so in Japan, what they do is they have a pendulum that swings inside the building sort of to kind of be a counterbalance when swaying happens. So they use that principle. I thought that was a nerdy touch. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, anything else to say about the film?
So, like, if you guys live locally, you can go check it out at the Birdcage or check it out at Matinee. And if you're really against, like, going to the theater at all, and I know some people are, you can Redbox it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say it's worth your time.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. Watch it with the kids. There's nothing objectionable in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's a popcorn movie, man. Enjoy it for what it is, and I enjoyed it, so...
Yep.
And what we're about to do right now is go watch The Equalizer in preparation for number 2 coming out somewhat soon.
Yeah, because I have not watched the first one, so I'm excited.
So, I'm going to get his thoughts on that movie soon, so we'll see you guys again not too long from now. All right.
All right.